Former Washington Commanders offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy is finalizing a 2-year deal to join UCLA staff as their associate head coach / offensive coordinator. Bieniemy recently cleared the air, saying he decided to walk away from the Commanders' role. In an email he sent to ESPN, Bieniemy wrote, quote, "I have no regrets with the Commanders. Contrary to what some think and what has been put out in the media, I was not fired. I actually just chose not to stay. Learned a lot, and that is always a good thing." I just want to remind everyone, that Bieniemy's first NFL OC job was in Kansas City, where, of course, he won 2 Super Bowls. So, Shannon, now looking back at how everything sort of played out with the quick stint in Washington, now going to the college ranks, not as a head coaching job, do you feel like Bieniemy made a mistake leaving the Chiefs?
I do, because they were already holding against him that he had Patrick Mahomes, and for a long part, he had Travis Kelce, he had Tyreek, and so they were already holding that against him. So what happens when you go outside of the purview of Andy Reid and you don't have a Patrick Mahomes and you don't have that? People are going to say, see, I told you, it was the offense. It wasn't his system. And now he goes back to college, and I get it. You're OC. Bro, you in college. You're not the head coach.
Exactly.
You're not the head coach. If he's the head coach, Stephen A.,
no problem.
No problem whatsoever, because we see offensive coordinators in the NFL get head coaching jobs in college, and there's no problem. But you're going to leave the NFL and go back to college? Right. You should have just stayed where you were, bro.
I'm going to say something that nobody has said about Eric Bieniemy, because it's time that I say this. We've been fighting for this man for years.
Yeah.
Now we got to look at him. Prior to you landing in Washington as the offensive coordinator, you had interviewed for 15 head coaching positions with 14 different teams. None of them chose to hire you, okay?
Yes.
Now we've seen other black coaches getting opportunities,
3 of them
right?
This year.
And it wasn't you. And now you've elected to depart for college. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what it is, but we can't sit up there and say black, 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 because other black coaches have been hired ahead of him.
Right.
And so now it's gotten to the point where it's been so long and you've had so many interview opportunities, I have no choice but to look at it and say, what's up with you?
Yeah.
Especially since you decided to go back to college, and it's not even for a head coach
What's
job.
he doing wrong? Because we can't even use that, because Antonio Pierce didn't call the defensive snaps.